welcome. Hi, Joshua. Looks like it's just you and me. It looks like it's just you and me here. And let's see, some other people will be coming in soon because this is a live streaming marathon for New Year's Day. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year 2025. For our family, we're hoping 2025 is going to be better than 2024. And I couldn't believe last night 2024 went out with a bang. There was thunder, huge thunderstorm last night. And so 2024 went out with a bang. And we're hoping 2025 is going to be better because my husband's been having some health issues for the past 4 months. So let's hope 2025, at least for in our family, we're hoping 2025 is going to be better than 2024. And for those of you who don't know, I do have a vision disability. So for me, sometimes I might not be able to say hello to everybody in the chat. So because we're expecting there'll probably be a bigger crowd here than usual, than my usual live streams, where I am able to say hello to each and every person. But it's going to be a challenge for me to say hello to each and every person. And let's see, I'm known for my happy dances, and I have a special New Year's happy dance. Let's see, let me get my New Year's happy dance. Just a moment. So here, happy dance, happy New Year. Here we go. Oh, so welcome back. So I'll be playing that a few times during the live stream. So Happy New Year again. And I have 6 versions of happy dances, and because I actually love video editing. So I have created 1,100 videos on my channel over the past 9 years. That includes shorts, live streams, and edited videos. 1,100 videos in 9 years. So let's get down to the art. Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing abstract art experiments that are inspired by a new channel I discovered called, and it's linked down below in the description box, Cris Loud Art channel. And he does a lot of abstract art, and I got inspired by his channel recently to do some abstract art experiments. Now, right now on this page, you will see that there's already some paint on it. And that's because when I clean off my palette, let's see, here we have a palette. I use paper palette. And I have extra wet paint. When I have extra, I scrape it off most of this is all scraped off. I scrape it off. I don't let it dry on here. You can see this is a thin layer. I scrape off the wet paint and scrape it onto a page so that I'm going to get, and then I use these as backgrounds. So let's see if let me see, have some other ones. I started that one. See, there's this one that started as a scrap paint. So it's scrap paint. Another one, scrap paint, that I use for backgrounds. So that way, not this one needs more work on it. Scrap paint, yeah. And many times I have used these scrap paint backgrounds for real art that I even sell. Let's see. So I'll be checking periodically the chat. So I see we have some people watch. Oh, we only have one person watching besides myself. So hello to you, whoever's lurking. Please say hello if you're lurking, because I love making new friends and saying hello to you. Okay, so taping. I taped off the edges with painter's tape because I love having a white border. Even though this is my spiral art journal, I have many art journals, and this is mixed media paper. So it's a mixed media art journal. It has perforated edge right here so that when you tear it off, it's going to be a nice clean edge. Only sometimes do I tear out my pages out of my mixed media journals. And this, yeah, this is mixed media paper, so it will take the water media very well. I'll be using mostly wet media. I'll be using some dry media, some wet media. And oh, now I just remembered that my Stabilo all pencils, I got 3 of them. Ooh, they're worn down. I might be having to take a break during the live stream to sharpen them, because I just started using Stabilo all pencils. There's some artists I know that I keep hearing about, artists that love their Stabilo all pencils. Do you love your Stabilo all pencil? Let's see, let me get one that still has a point on it. You know, I should go sharpen these because I'm going to need them. Let me see. Oh my gosh, they're almost down. This one, I might have a little bit of point left on it. So I just started using the Stabilo all pencil. When it gets wet, it really is nice black and inky. Very black and inky. So, oh yeah, so the first thing I'm doing, the abstract art experiment I'm doing is chaos art. And that means I'm not caring what this looks like. I'm warming up. Or you can do this as a warm up, or you can do this whenever you feel blocked. If you have artist block and you feel like, and you're stuck in perfectionism, it's really good to do some kind of abstract art like this, where it's just about mark making and paint and color and texture, and it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about the composition. It's just about the process. So now I'm going to wet the Stabilo all, activate it, and it really, just this thin line of Stabilo all really is black and inky. Yeah, so it's just about the process. And I have different kinds of abstract, I like to call them abstract art experiments. I have different kinds of abstract art I'm going to do today. You see I have my pages already taped. While I was waiting, 5 pages ready, taped, ready to go, because I like taping off the borders because it really accents the painting a lot better. Okay, so welcome to whoever's watching or lurking. And next I'm going to pick some colors that I like. Work with some favorite colors. So far I have gray, blue, green. My all-time favorite color is hot pink. hot neon pink. But I don't want to use, I like to use that for accent colors. So let's see, what color am I going to go with now? So another favorite of mine is magenta light. Wow, I go through the magenta light kind of fast. I just find all kinds of reasons to use magenta light. Magenta light by Arteza. Okay, I'll use my palette knife. I'm gonna do collage next on this, or through the stencil. I might be using a stencil next. Just in a few places, add some magenta light. Yeah, that warms it up. But it's not about, this is just process. This is what I'm going to call a chaos painting, mixed media art, because I'm going to use collage. And it's not about what it looks like. Periodically, I'll be checking the chat. Hi, Miriam. Oh, hi, Jaden. Welcome. Welcome, Jaden. Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, Miriam. So I have this what is this? Extraordinary Things to Cut Out collage book. To cut out and collage book. It has practically every category: fishes, seashells, birds. The problem is when you want to get at something that's in the middle of the page, that gets to be a problem. It's easier to cut out the things that are on the edges. So what am I going to... I love including birds in my artwork, but let's see. I don't know that I will include anything from this. Let's see. Actually, I think I want to stencil on some letters. And I don't care what this is going to look like, because this is my called Chaos Art experiment number 1. Oh, a magazine. Maybe I might cut something out here from this. Oh, yeah, there's some words here. That's what I'm looking for. I like to cut out some words. Just tearing it out. I don't even need to cut it out. Something that's easy to get at. Let's see. Small words, big words. Just all about the process right now. I'm not worrying about what it looks like. It's about the process. I'm not even cutting it. I'm just tearing. Because torn edges can be really beautiful. You don't know it's, yeah, the American flag. I don't know if that, I might use that for a later one. By the way, I am doing 2 live streams today. I hope you join us today at 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. with me and Miriam, who is Art Curious channel. We live stream every Wednesday, 12:30 to 2:30 every Wednesday. In the dual live stream. The live stream is broadcast out to both her channel and my channel. Then I have an old jelly print. This might, yeah, I hardly ever do jelly printing, but the jelly printing that I did do several years ago, I did it on deli paper, as you can see. This color would go good here. Even though I'm not caring about what this looks like, because this is a process painting. This is all about process, and I'm calling this chaos art. And I changed my mind. And you know, I know like the best way to do collage is with a matte medium, but to me right now that's just too messy, matte medium. So I'm going to be using Elmer's white glue or glue stick. But I know most collage people use matte medium, which I do have it. I do have it, but I'm just going to use glue stick or white glue today. And it's so weird because I'm saying that it doesn't matter what this first one looks like or any of them. I don't know that I'm going to care about what any of them look like today. My abstract art experiments. But you get caught up into it, even though you say you're not going to care what it looks like. Well, I'm working intuitively, so meaning that I kind of do care a little bit, kind of like I'm kind of working intuitively, caring about what it looks like. Not really caring about what it looks like, but going with my intuition about what I think, what shape or color should go where, but without overthinking it. That's the key point, not overthinking it. Let's see, I'll be checking the chat periodically. Wow, it's a low turnout today because this is a stream. Usually the streaming marathons is probably because my time slot from 8 to 10 a.m. People stayed up late last night, so they're not getting up now, or because usually this is my biggest live stream of the year. Who knows? Maybe some more people might join later. I'll just keep creating. Let's see. I'm going to a I kind of like don't know what to do next. That's why I'm not supposed to overthink it. It's all about using your intuition the best you can without overthinking it. I'm using an alcohol ink marker. This is a jumbo, extra jumbo Sharpie marker. It must be the biggest Sharpie marker they make. Yeah, my family's hoping that 2025 is going to be better than 2024 because my husband's been having health issues the last 4 months of this year. This, I wonder what size they call this. This is huge, huge jumbo market. It's Magnum. It's the Sharpie Magnum. It's so huge. The Sharpie Magnum. I would do some splashing of art. I mean, splashing of paint is an interesting effect. But I'm worried in my small workspace that I wonder if I could do that without it splashing on backsplashing onto my camera. I could try it. Let's see. Let's just peel the tape off this one. I think I've done enough on this one. I'm ready to do abstract art experiment number 2, since this one already had a beginning on it. So nice with the white edges, but they're not going to be totally white because I didn't start off with complete white edges, since this was a scrap paint page. Hi, Renee. Welcome. Okay, so as a review, this was, I started this page with scrap paint, which I scrape off from my palette. So whatever wet paint is left in my palette after painting session, I scrape it off and randomly paint it on an art journal page so that I start painting, so it starts a background. And so I started with paint already here, and that's why this painting went faster. And I'm not caring what it looks like. It's a chaos paint. It's a chaos art, which it's all about the process, not what it looks like. And then I added Stabilo art pencil and activated it with water and some magenta light magenta paint here and there, and an alcohol ink marker, a Sharpie alcoholic ink marker for making these circle designs. So I'm ready for painting number 2, which I'm going to get out some stencils for that. See, while I grab my stencils, I'm going to play Happy New Year dance. Let me put my microphone on. And welcome back. And Happy New Year. So I just got my water-soluble oil pastels for painting number 2. As you can see, I put blue tape around the edges because I like that border. And I just wanted to say again, these abstract art experiments are inspired by Cris Loud Art channel, which is linked down below in the description box. So the brand of this is Portfolio brand, which I've never even heard of them. I got these years ago, and they're water soluble oil pastels. I consider myself a colorist. Before I do that, let's see. Let's get the Magnum Sharpie out. To make some lines. So I have some kind of sections to color in now. And I'm going to activate these water-soluble oil pastels with water. I have such a small workspace that I work in. Oh my goodness, if you saw the size workspace I'm working in, but I make it work. I try to make it work. It's a multifunctional space, not just my art space. This is a desk that I do other things on, like sometimes paying bills. And my wardrobe closets are in here. They're from IKEA because I live in a 200-year-old house that has no closets in the bedrooms. So closets had to be built in or put in IKEA closets. So this is a multifunctional room that I make it work as my art space as well. How many of you work in a multifunctional art space? Yellow, orange. I'm going to mix red and orange. It's pretty fun activating these with water. Okay. I'm using red, orange, and yellow right now. Maybe on the other side I'll use purple, blue, and green. I just don't want, when I activate them with water, I just don't want them to touch because, you know, warm and cool colors together make mud. Periodically, I'll keep checking the chat and saying hello to new people that come in. Welcome, welcome to whoever's just joined us. I'm doing abstract art experiments. Mainly it's about the process and not what it looks like. And there's different reasons for, you can do the kind of art, like an abstract art experiment could be in your art journal where you're just expressing feelings and like through movements and scribbling, and you're actually getting out feelings on the paper. I put yellow in there. Yellow and purple are going to make mud, so I got to try to keep them separate. Nice green. It's almost a teal. This is almost a dark teal green. So next is activating these with water. These are water-soluble oil pastels. If you're just lurking, please say hello, because I love to make new friends and meet new friends and meet new people. I've been on YouTube for 9 years. I've had my channel for 9 years, and I just had my YouTube anniversary end of November. And one of the upsides of being on YouTube has been meeting new friends, making new friends from around the world. It's amazing of how you can meet people from around the world. And over the 9 years, I've met and made many new friends from around the world. In fact, this afternoon, I'm doing a second live stream from 12:30 to 2:30. It's my regularly scheduled Wednesday live stream that I do every Wednesday, 12:30 to 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, with one of my YouTube friends from Israel. That's Miriam. Many of you know her, Miriam, that Art Curious channel. That's an example of friends that I've made from around the world. Then I made friends in Holland, or what's Amsterdam, or I don't know, what's the name of that country? where Amsterdam is. France, Spain, England, many friends from the UK. Yes, new friends. Oh, hi, Pat Lamb. Nice to see you, Pat Lamb. Okay, I'm putting away the water-soluble oil pastels. And I think I'm going to start using it. Let's see. Did I want to? I'm going to start using acrylic paint. I think I want this to dry though. I'm going to have to get out my dryer. Or I could, let's see. I'm going to lose color if I do that. Okay, I got to get out my dryer. Ah, the tape just fell in the water. I knew that would happen one day. The tape just fell in the water. Ugh. That's what happens when you work in small quarters. And that's never happened before, but I feared that would happen one day. I think the tape will still be okay. Okay. Here we go. I got to dry this. Black paint is next. Because when you add black with vibrant colors, it makes the vibrant colors pop more. Like I've been saying, this is a process painting. It's not about, it's letting go of perfectionism, which that's hard for me. Letting go of perfectionism, concentrating on the process, having fun with the process. Ooh, that black really adds some nice contrast. Hello to people that are lurking. And to people that have just come in, let me check. Always good to see you too, Pat. I'm trying not, in this process, I try not to overthink it. That's one of the points, is trying not to overthink it. Letting go of perfectionism. Uh-oh. Let's see, where did I put that? What happened? Now I'm looking for something that I got out earlier and don't know where I put it. I'm a huge stencil fan. I buy most of my stencils on Amazon. And I have these beautiful stencil faces. But I have a huge collection of stencils. I try to let go of my perfectionism in processes like this, but it's really hard. I always keep going back to, oh, how's it look? How's it look? What's the painting need? How's it look? And it's hard for me to let go of that. Okay. Let's see, what color would look best for this? I think black. Okay, where did I put it? Oh, there. I sometimes use spray paint. I love using spray paint with my stencils, but that does not work indoors. The fumes. But I have heard of water-based spray paint. Apparently you can use water-based spray paint indoors. See, now I'm starting to think too much, like, oh, where would be the best place to put, what would be the best thing to do next, instead of intuitively working. I have some, let's see, I don't know, do I want to use that? Let's see, I'm periodically checking the chat. Hi, Paul. And Rainbow. Hello, Rainbow. Happy New Year. Yes, this is my, yes, Paul, I'm very early because this was my time slot for this live streaming marathon. It was the only time slot available. I'm still doing my second live stream today with Miriam, 12:30 to 2:30. No, I did not make it to midnight because I had to get up today at 5. Here's my Happy New Year happy dance. Welcome back and Happy New Year. I have to step away and get more stencils. So we're going to play the Happy Dance New Year again. Welcome back again and Happy New Year. I just had to step away and get more stencils. I'm working on abstract art experiments where it's all about the process and not the product. See, I'm looking at some letter stickers to add words. Nice stickers, but I can't access them. I can't peel them off. Wait. Is that one? Wait. Hard to peel them off. Yeah, joy's a good thing for 2025, right? How many of you hope that 2025 is better than 2024? Our family is hoping 2025 is going to be better than 2024. Because my husband had some health issues the last 4 months of this year. Oh, interesting. Renee's word for 2025 is joy. Hello, Kathy. Welcome, everyone. Just a moment. Got to consult my notes for this stream. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is a 15-minute painting where I'm going to embrace the imperfections. Okay, 15-minute painting that I'm going to embrace the imperfections. That's my next abstract art experiment. But we can peel off the tape on this one and see how it went. But even though I think I could come back to this one, but let's see how. It always looks so nice when you peel off the tape with a nice white border. Even if it's just in your art journal, it's a nice thing to do. Ah, look at that. Nice white border. All right, next thing I'm doing is a 15-minute painting, process painting, where I'm going to embrace the imperfections. Follow along if you'd like. 15-minute painting. Okay, I gotta time myself. Right, I'm in the middle of setting the timer for 15 minutes. There we go, 15-minute timer. This is going to be a 15-minute painting where I will embrace the imperfections. Use one of my favorite colors, magenta light. Let's try the brayer. Let's try rolling it on. Wow, it makes the paint go a long way. For those of you out there who use brayers a lot because you do jelly printing, do I have to clean off the brayer all the time? Who knows out there? Do I need to rinse off this brayer every time? Or can the paint layers build up? Am I allowed to let paint layers build up? Please answer in the chat if you know. I know the other thing, people roll it out on something else. Like I could roll it out here. But then there's still a layer of paint there. Remember, the clock is ticking. It's a 15-minute painting. Let's see if anybody in the chat answered my question. Thank you, Rainbow. Hi, Chris. Oh, my God. Hold on. I have to read the chat with my magnifiers. Oh, really, Paul? A little buildup is okay, but mostly rolling it off on something else is good. Okay, thank you, Renee. Oh, so interesting, Paul. You used to use a brayer in the printing industry? Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, that would be part of the printing industry. I like that effect that it made. Okay, 15-minute painting, 15-minute painting, and I'm being slow about this. Because I'm just enjoying looking at this. I'm enjoying looking at that. Let's see, let's try some yellow next. Again with the brayer. How about a little more yellow? I kind of don't like how that covered up the pink. I wonder what paper towel if I can get. Or I could always bring back more pink. I don't need to do that. I can always add more pink. But what if I use a wet paper towel? Like as a tool? I'm cleaning off my brayer. I'm rinsing it off in my water. Oops. I'm curious if there's any readers out there. Any readers out there that read the J.D. Robb In Death series? I'm a big fan of the J.D. Robb In Death series. Just wondering if there's anybody else. I'm just enjoying looking at this. It's hard for me to move on to the next step. In this 15-minute painting, the time is ticking. The time is ticking. I know people that do collage most of the time use matte medium. I do have matte medium, but I'm just going to use either my glue stick or white glue. And here is some, what's this? Deco Art Antiquing Cream. Deco Art Antiquing Cream, which I'm going to antique the, which gives it, like it says, antiquing, which means it gives it a brown effect onto the text. Any of you ever tried this Deco Art Antiquing Cream? I'm tempted to use my stencils again. With a different face. What the heck is that? Oh. Oh yeah, Pat enjoys the series. She's the one that told me about it. Chris says just add minor details. It looks great. It looks nice. Oh. Katie. Wait, I can't read her name. Katina. Katina has read most of that series. I'm on book 25. Awesome. Let's see. Yes, the 4 basic colors for printing are the black, yellow, magenta, cyan. Thank you, Pat. She says the painting looks cool. Welcome to all those that are chatting and or lurking. I see more people are joining now, probably because they woke up. How many of you stayed up till midnight or later? I did not. I went to bed early because I got up at 5 so I could get ready for the stream. I mean, I got up extra early. I didn't have to get up that early, but how many of you stayed up till midnight or later last night? We had thunderstorms last night. I don't think they could do fireworks until later after the much later after the thunderstorm ended. So 2024 went out with a bang. All right, I use makeup sponges for applying my paint through the stencil. The first time I'm using this stencil. Actually, I have a huge stencil collection and I've never used all my stencils. Many stencils I haven't used, and then I have favorites that I use over and over. First time, this is a newer stencil. I got a bunch of face stencils because I love faces, including faces and figurative. Oh, 15 minutes is up. 15 minutes is up. This was supposed to be a 15-minute painting where I embrace the imperfections. Well, ooh, cool. I don't know what else to add. Cris said add small little details like splatters. I'm afraid to do splatters here though. I'm afraid it'll backsplash on the camera. So that was my 15-minute painting Embracing Imperfections, which I don't really see that there was that many I don't see that there was imperfections in this. Let me check my notes so I can see. The next abstract art experiment I'm going to do. And I'll be right back. So you'll see the Happy New Year, happy dance. Welcome back. I don't have my microphone on. Welcome back and Happy New Year. Let's take the tape off this. I don't know that the white border is going to look like much. Maybe I should add more paint right here so the white border shows up better. Even in an art journal, it's nice to make a white border around your paintings with the tape. This is painter's tape. Where am I? Uh-oh. This white border is not going to look so cool as the other ones because a lot of white was left in the image already. I might come back on this one in the future. That looks so cool with the white border. Okay, next thing I'm doing is going to be random art prompts. So it's still going to be abstract art, but I'm going to follow my own homemade random art prompts that I keep in this box. And these are handmade that I made one time in a special workshop with the galaxy backing design and a design on the front side too. Here I really am going to have to embrace the imperfection because when I do random art prompts, it's like you kind of are not doing what you really want to do, and it makes you think less. So on to the next painting, abstract art experiment, where I'm going to follow random art prompts. Here I really am going to have to embrace imperfection. First prompt, maybe you want to follow along. Oh no, I have to skip this one because it's too messy for this. Add drippage, and I'm gonna have to skip that one because I can't add drippage here. It'll be too messy. Use a brayer, which I just did in the last one. Use a brayer. First art prompt, use a brayer. Different color this time. How about, this is Liquitex Light Blue Violet. It's a very nice color, light blue violet, which actually looks like it was used here. Light blue violet. And getting out the brayer again. Next art prompt. Use a palette knife. Use a palette knife. Now I'm going to use Liquitex Brilliant Purple. I don't call this Brilliant Purple, but okay. Oops, too much came out. Oh, no. And I'm going to scratch with a palette knife too. And some of this is going on my scrap page, my scrap paint paper page. What? And I'm going to have to dry this. Okay, let me take time out and check who's in the chat. Hello, function of light one. Rainbow says nothing is wrong with using a brayer multiple times. Brayering is cool. I'm reading the chat. Hold on. Time for my Rainbow says time for my breakfast as well. Hope everyone has a wonderful first day of 2025. I'm sure I'll see some of you on other streams today. Okay, bye Rainbow. Oh, and function of light has to go too. See, okay, nice for you to stop by, function of light. Okay, next prompt. Use a stamp. Oh, I can't use a stamp. My stamps are buried in a closet. Add lines. Next prompt, add lines. Let's see, what will I add the lines with? Oh, the paint was wet. Ah. Okay, I gotta dry that. I actually did add lines with the scratchiness, but I'll add more lines. Okay, I'm gonna add lines with my Stabilo all. I just started using Stabilo All. I know many of you use Stabilo All. I just started using them. All right, added lines. Now I'm going to activate them with water. They're going to get inky black. How many of you love the Stabilo All pencil? I found out recently they don't just come in black, they come in different colors. Next prompt. Use a color you don't often use. Oh, okay, I know. Use a color you don't often use. This, no, I like that one. No. Permanent green light, I don't often use. This one, what is it? Okay, it's by Liquitex, and it's called Light Green Permanent. I don't often use this one. I'm going to use it in 3 places. That's a good rule of thumb. When you have paint on your brush, use it in at least 3 different places. Next prompt. Add moon and stars. Well, I have a stencil for that. Okay, let me check the chat. Hi, Raul. Welcome. Happy New Year to you, too. Add moon and stars. I'm stencil obsessed. There's stars. Oh, here's moon and stars. Don't mind me, I'm stencil obsessed. This is going to be the focal point. Anybody else out there like stencils? Okay. Yeah, I use a makeup sponge for applying my paint through the stencils, or sometimes I use spray paint, but I can't use spray paint indoors. I recently found out you can use water-based spray paint indoors, but I don't have any. I just have regular artist spray paint. That's it, moon and stars. Next prompt. Add gold or silver. And here's my Happy New Year's happy dance. Welcome back and Happy New Year. I'm just trying to get my gold and silver markers. Posca markers. Here we go. Oh. Adding, the prompt I'm doing right now is adding gold or silver. I'm using Posca acrylic markers. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Anina. Thank you, Anina. Welcome and Happy New Year. Okay, next prompt. Oh no. This is where it's like you might want to stop right now because it's such a ridiculous prompt. Add a feather. It's like, how many prompts have I done so far? Let's see. Because at some point, usually you do stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's usually where you stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because after that, it gets to be too much and crazy looking. But maybe I'll go ahead and I'm just going to embrace the imperfection of this. Add a feather. I'm going to draw a feather, a little tiny feather, and keep going because there's only 15 minutes left in this live stream. I mean, it's crazy to add a feather to this, but I can always paint it out later. There, I added a really simple feather. Next prompt, prompt number 7. Or no, this is prompt number 8. Draw an eye. Okay, I'm going to draw a little eye somewhere. Prompt number 9. Oh no, I'm not adding this one. I have to skip this one. Well, okay, maybe I'll do it. It's add gesso, but I got clear gesso, I got white gesso, I got black gesso. I could add clear gesso just to follow the prompt, but that's stupid. Clear gesso is just going to be nothing. Okay, I'm going on to the next prompt. Scrape paint with a card or I have a scraper. I have paint scrapers. You could also scrape paint with this palette knife. But I have these scrapers. Here, right there. I can scrape paint with that. There's paint spatulas. Oh boy. The tape has gotten all stuck in my microphone cord. That is ridiculous. That is crazy ridiculous. Maybe I'll take care of that later. What color? Okay, I can... Scrape paint. I could roll for color, but it's probably going to give me a hideous color to use. Scrape paint. I'll scrape on a little dark blue. Well, pink would be... Pink would be a nice little accent. Neon pink. No, instead of neon pink, my magenta light. Okay, wait a minute. What are my neon colors? The Holbein neon colors are light fast compared to other fluorescent neons, which are very unlight fast, which are very poor for holding up to the light. But Holbein neons are very light fast. They're the best kind of neon colors you could get. Well, besides golden, probably golden makes good fluorescent ones. Okay, I'm scraping on some paint, just a little. There we go. That was neon yellow. Cool yellow. Next prompt. Add hearts. All right, add hearts. But I'm going to add black hearts because well, I could, that would go with the color scheme better, but do I have red? I do have red, but do I want to use red? Okay. Add hearts. Tiny little hearts. Because you don't want to overpower the focal point. So in case you didn't know, pinned to the top of my comment box, the chat box, is the next person will is Lovely Malia is next in the streamathon, and her it's pinned right to the top of the chat box for jumping over to her stream in this lovely streamathon. Oh yeah, thank you, Raul, for organizing and hosting the streamathon. Thank you, Raul. That looks like black, but it's red. Okay, I added hearts. This is like prompt number 10. Draw a face. That's going to be hard. Draw a face. Where will I draw a face? Where can I fit a face? I don't think I can even fit a face on it. All right, that's come to the end of these prompts. I added about 10 prompts, which I never add 10 prompts. Now we're going to take off the tape and see how it looks. It's always so cool when we take the tape off. It's so nice to see the white border. The white border really adds a lot, even if it's just in your art journal. It's a nice thing to do. So I guess we're just down to the last few minutes of my stream before we go. Oh yeah, only 2 minutes left. So everybody just jump over to, at the top of the chat box is Lovely Malia's channel. She's next in the stream. Katina says draw it around the eye. Yeah, I know. I thought of that. Add another eye. Wait, add another eye right here. But then I'd lose. Thank you for the suggestion, Katina. Well, I'm going to play my outro. So everybody can just jump over. At the top of the chat box is Lovely Malia's. And I'm going to play my outro. Well, I don't know. Never mind about my outro. I'm just going to play again. Happy New Year dance. Happy New Year dance. And bye, everybody.